Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to a new week. It is Monday morning. We are blessed enough to have the opportunity to step into a new week again. Welcome to this new week. Our teacher for this week is Sadhguru. Sadhguru certainly has his own unique brand when it comes to personal growth. I love the way he speaks. I love the way he articulates. And I hope that you enjoy Sadhguru this week as well. Beatrix, a very good morning. Happy Monday. Danae, good morning. Sunmuddy, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Charlene, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to this brand new week. Right. Sadhguru is our teacher this week, as I've already said, and as we look into the next 7 days, he reminds us that everything from the past or future exists only within our minds. The past is a collection of memories, and the future is a series of projections. Neither truly exists in the tangible now. This realization empowers us to create a new relationship with our thoughts. We can stop being prisoners of what is not real and instead embrace the vibrant possibilities of the present. The first thought from Sadhguru is, you cannot suffer the past, you cannot suffer the future because they do not exist. What you are suffering is your memory and your imagination. He makes it very clear in a lot of his teaching that everything we struggle with is simply an inner experience. A thought process that we are having creates all of our suffering. Everything we experience, past, present, or future, is experienced only within us. The past doesn't exist, it's only alive in our memory. The future hasn't happened yet, it is only alive in our imagination. It is up to each of us to form a new relationship with our mind so that we can live without being trapped by what doesn't exist. The next thought from Sadhguru is, what is past cannot be fixed. What is now can only be experienced. What is next can be created. And then on that thought specifically, he says, do not worry about your future. Do your present well, and the future will blossom. Do not worry about your future. Do your present well. Be here. Take care of what needs to be taken care of in this present moment, and the future will blossom. We start every Monday meditation by looking forward into the week ahead as a way of setting our intention. It gives us an opportunity to do a bit of mental rehearsal so that we step into each day intentionally and not on autopilot. But we know that we can't live in that future, that the only place that we can apply ourselves is right here in this very moment. How we show up to this moment is how we create our next moment. So if you're ready, let's jump into this week together. Maggie, a very good morning to you. Happy Monday. You can close your eyes and let's float away. Starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, feel your body rise with every inhale. Feel your body soften and fall with every exhale. And let's have a conversation about exactly what you're busy doing right now. You are being the teacher to this body. You're taking this body by the hand, sitting it down, and saying, hey, I want you to pay attention to this. We go on autopilot exactly because that is the way our survival systems are designed. Patterns and programming running on autopilot is how we are designed to stay alive. But that design says nothing about thrive. Our autopilot is beautifully designed for survival. But if we want to thrive, more is expected of us. If we want to thrive, we can't give our life over to an old program. If we want to thrive, we have to decide what we want the program to be. Because in the absence of that, we'll step into every week and every day as an old collection of responses, reactions to the world around us. And on autopilot, we will react the same old way, again and again and again. So what you're doing right now is you're breaking the hold that the old program has over you. You are saying to this body, I want you to pay attention because I want us to stop repeating the same old stuff. I want us to make new decisions. I want us to understand what is most helpful and then respond in a more helpful way in future. Every time you come and sit here, You're rewriting little bits of the old program. Take a moment to really feel that. And have gratitude and even feel proud of how you are showing up for you. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. And roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least getting as close to presence as we possibly can right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body, and how softness settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling, feel your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon in your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a brand new week. See your toes sticking over the edge and see yourself ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. On a Monday morning, we set the intention of not stepping into this week on autopilot. We are practicing again and again to not just let old programs control our actions, but be deliberate about how we want to respond to life happening around us. So take a moment to sit with that. I don't want to have an old program pull my strings, push my buttons. I want to be able to realize what is the old program dictating my actions. And then I want to choose. I want to choose from wisdom. Take your next big breath. And with that as the foundation, let's look into the week ahead. Take a moment to remind yourself of what is already in the calendar. So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, take a stroll through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Remind yourself of what is already planned. What are some of the things you need to get done this week? What are some of the places you need to go this week? Who are some of the people you need to see this week? Take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? What is it that you are busy working on? There are so many ways we can create, and for this exercise, perhaps choose just one. Is it a work deadline that you're paying specific attention to this week? Is there a relationship that you specifically want to work on this week? Is it some planning for the future that you want to get done this week? Asking the same question in a different way. What are you watering this week? Where are you directing your water this week? Because wherever you put your focus is what you will pour energy into. And whatever you pour energy into will expand. So what is it that you are specifically watering this week? Take your next big breath. For the moment, transport yourself a couple of days ahead to the next weekend. Stand in the end of the week and look back. What would your checklist look like for the end of the week? What are some things for which you'd like to say, I got this done, I got that done? What are some things for which you'd like to say, I got started on this one, I made progress on that one? What does your checklist look like for the end of this week? Take your next big breath. Sadhguru's message for us as we start our week is that we so often get trapped in our mind, that everything we suffer from is a product produced by our mind, especially how it pertains to the past and the future. How easy is it to become stuck in events from the past? Now, of course, they did have a real effect on us. But now, in this moment, as we start a new week, that past only exists in our memory. We are stuck only in a thought. Likewise, Sadhguru reminds us that the future exists only in our imagination. Yet this imaginative thing very often trips us up in our present moment. Something that does not exist. So much of our life is dictated by what does not exist at all. Sadhguru's message for us as we step into this week is to have awareness of how the past and the future trips us up. And reminding ourselves, kind of having a system, having a plan for how we bring ourselves back to the present moment. So let's work through a few thoughts. What I want you to bring to your mind as we ask ourselves these questions is to bring to your mind what your daily life will look like this week in terms of work. So bring your work situation into your mind. And then your relationships. That's another topic we want to apply these questions to. So bring your relationships into your mind. Bring your relationship with you, your relationship with yourself into your mind as we apply these questions. And perhaps the topics of health as well. How you move your body, how you eat. Let's bring all these topics closer as we work our way through a few questions. The goal of these questions is to rehearse right now how we want to remind ourselves to be present in the week ahead. when we encounter these different themes of our lives, we want to be ready to remind ourselves to be present within these themes: work, relationship, ourself, health. So the first question is, what does this moment require of me? Can you see yourself stopping and asking this question this week? What does this moment require of me? And in which of those themes would you most likely apply it? Work, relationship, with yourself, your health. What does this moment require of me? Take your next big breath. Then the next question we'll rehearse. Practice this question now so that it's readily available this week. The question is, what does this moment make available to me? What does this moment make available to me? And every moment does. Even experiences that we are not enjoying, even experiences that we don't want to have, even that moment makes something available if we will see it. And which theme would you most likely apply this question to? Work, relationships, yourself, health and fitness. What does this moment make available to me? Practice it now. Take your next big breath. The next question we'll rehearse so that it's ready for you this week is, what does this moment ask me to take action on? What does this moment ask me to take action on? And in which theme of your life are you most likely to ask this question? Work, relationships, yourself, health and fitness. Can you see yourself stop and ask this question? What does this moment ask me to take action on? Take your next big breath and rehearse. And the last question we are rehearsing for the week ahead is, what does this moment ask me to let go of? What does this moment ask me to put down? And in which of the themes of your life are you most likely to apply this question? Work, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with others, your health, fitness, nutrition. See yourself stop and ask this question. What does this moment ask me to let go of? Take your next big breath and rehearse. We'll take just one more big breath together to slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time today's thoughts by Sadhguru. He says, you cannot suffer the past or the future because they do not exist. What you are suffering is your memory and your imagination. He says, what is past cannot be fixed. What is now can only be experienced. What is next can be created. And on that point about what is next being created, Sadhguru says, do not worry about your future, but do your present well. What does that mean, to do your present well? It means to be fully invested in what it is that needs your attention in this moment. What does this moment require of you? What does this moment make available to you? What does this moment ask you to take action on? And what does this moment ask you to let go of? Because Sadhguru says, when you do your present well, your future will blossom. How we show up in the moment creates the next moment and the next moment and the next moment. May you be present for every moment of this week. May you take care of every moment in such a way that your next moment blossoms. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a brand new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the opportunity to take a moment, look into my week ahead and be intentional. Remind myself that I don't want to be on autopilot and just react to life from an old program, the same pattern again and again. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for a moment to be deliberate about how I want to respond to life this week. Respond from a wiser place. Take care of each moment in such a way that the future moment blossoms. Take a deep breath in. But thank you also for fully coming to terms with the fact that I'm human, and even with the best of intentions, I don't always nail it. Thank you for the kindness and the grace for my very human moments. Knowing I am doing my best, even while I am still making mistakes. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping into the week with us. Maggie, I'm happy you're only an hour behind. Makes it easier to see you all the time. Vic, a very good morning. Lorraine, good morning. Chris Marie, good morning. It's great seeing you pop in with us as well. Wishing you an amazing week. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sun Marie. Have yourselves a beautiful day, a beautiful week. Thank you, Beatrix. My wish for you is to spread your wings wide, fly off into this week, and create at your highest potential. Enjoy your week. Ciao, ciao.